Good morning, folks. Papa Joe here. It is Sunday morning. It is August the 18th. Showing up, August 18th. This will be my first official weigh-in. And this morning I weighed 264 and a half. Cool, huh? I actually dropped right at 4 pounds. It was just over 3 pounds, almost 4 pounds. My blood sugar, when I took it Friday, it was 135. Today it was 125, which is getting way down there. They say if you get to 120 and maintain, then you're non-diabetic. Now that's 125, and this poking your finger and doing the test, it's not the most accurate. That's only testing what is in your blood sugar, or the sugar in your blood system. It's not attacking the root problem. So you have to remember, one, I'm still on medication. That's helping to fight it. And two, is I realize that I have not attacked the root problem. The root problem to diabetes is that we have stored so much fat, and it doesn't matter if the fat came from sugars, carbs, animal fat. It doesn't matter where the fat came from. Our body had excess of something, and it stores it in your liver and in your pancreas and in your muscles. The only place you should have fat is in your fat cells. And I have plenty of those. So I'm not going to get all excited and say, wow, it's a miracle and I'm not a diabetic no more. I'm not going there, not even for a minute, because I know it's not true. I know I'm still overweight. I know that my body is still saturated with excessive fat. And I know I still have work to do. This past week, when I went out, I did 4 days of just water. Didn't do energy drinks, didn't do sodas, did just water. I was very careful on what all I ate. I ate several meals of what me and Grandma had prepared the previous weekend, with fish and fresh veggies. I did end up eating out of a couple of truck stops. One of them on the turnpike had a barbecue house there, and me being me, I had tried the barbecue out, and it was pretty decent. Then I had one of their breakfasts in the morning, which was eggs and whatnot. Then the next night, I had a Subway salad, where I had them take one of their sandwiches and turn it into a salad. I did an oil and vinegar base on it. Now, the couple of things that goes against what they're trying to teach me is I had meat. They want you to basically be a vegan, and I have no desire to be a vegan. So I've had meat. I had the barbecue. Okay. I didn't get the French fries and all that. I got a baked bean and a tater salad with that barbecue sandwich. Well, it wasn't even a sandwich. It was an open plate with one piece of Texas toast. When I had the Subway salad, there was meat on it. I didn't do none of the croutons or none of that. I've never done those anyway. When I got home Friday night, I prepared us a taco salad. And I had meat, and I actually had the sour cream to go on it, which you ain't supposed to have, and I had cheese on it, which you ain't supposed to have. Yesterday morning, I had some of the microwave oatmeal, which I'm sure they're not crazy about that, because they talk about wanting you to do Whole Foods and fix everything from prep, where you have none of this processed foods. That's not realistic in my life at this time. Then I spent the whole day cooking up a vegetable soup, is what Grandma called it. I'd call it a stew that had just a touch of chicken in it. And Lordy, was that some good stuff. Actually, I ate it twice yesterday. Had it for a early dinner, and then we both agreed that it was good enough. We wanted another bowl last night before we went to bed. Oh, good stuff. Majority of it was fresh vegetables. I did use some canned goods because we have a pantry that's full of canned goods and different stuff, and we're not just throwing it all away. We are going to use it up. I want to lose weight, not money. So now today, I'm going to take the rest of that chicken. We had a whole chicken out there in the freezer, and Grandma laid it out. I'd asked her to. And what I did is I got some organic vegetable broth, which normally we wouldn't do. We would have got a chicken broth. But I got organic vegetable broth, and with a few seasonings added to it. That's how I boiled that chicken, that whole chicken. I cut it down some. Then I deboned that chicken, and I used that broth water I cooked that chicken in. That's what I started cooking my veggies in. So I took the chicken out of there, and I started putting my veggies into that vegetable broth. And it was like a 50-50 vegetable broth and water to get enough for what I needed. And throughout the day, I started it. When I pulled the chicken out, I put some large llama beans in there. They was dry, so they had to cook a little bit. Well, I put them in there. Half hour later, I added an onion. About an hour later, I added my celery. And I just kept doing this. I added my cabbage to it. And when it all got done, I added a few cans of the canned vegetables. I added a corn, a green bean, diced tomatoes, and peas. And I added all those to it right there at the very end and let it sit there and marry up all together. I wound up having to take some of the broth out of that pan because I had so dadgum much. And me and Grandma have a couple real large coffee mugs, heavy duty, thick ceramic coffee mugs, almost a soup mug. And both of us got almost a whole cup of that broth. And I brought hers in here, and we're both sipping on it, saying, that's just pretty dadgum good. Wasn't long after that, we started dipping into that stew, and that was pretty dadgum good. So I still have half or a little more of that chicken. I'm going to make a different dish today out of what's left of it. It's going to be it's usually what we would pick, mostly Grandma picked it, is a broccoli, rice, chicken bake. Nothing fancy about it, nothing special about it. A lot of people have made it, or they used to. A lot of people don't even cook anymore. The difference going to be today is we're not using regular rice. Normally, Grandma would take a cream of chicken, and she would use broth from boiling down that chicken, and she would thin out that cream of chicken so that she had enough water in there for her rice, and that's how it went. Well, we're going to use Cali rice. Cali rice is just the little white granules off of cauliflower. We've had it before. We both liked it. It's okay. So, but the thing is you don't need all that liquid in there because it ain't going to soak up the liquid like the rice did. So I got some cream of vegetable instead of cream of chicken. And I got plenty of broccoli. We both like broccoli anyhow. And they tell you on this diet, eat plenty of green stuff, green vegetables. So I'm going to make it with my pre-cooked chicken. I have Cali rice. I have broccoli. And I have cream of vegetable that I'm going to add to this. And we're just going to see where it goes. We think it'll turn out all right. Now, I might have to thin down my cream of vegetable a little bit. I don't have any of my vegetable broth left. So I'm not exactly sure what we'll use there. We'll use something, even if it has to be water, so be it. But I'll let you know how it turns out. With that, the weight's down, blood sugar's down. It's a start. It's encouraging. So, yes, I'm drinking a Monster drink this morning. I had one yesterday, but when I leave out tomorrow, I'm going right back on the water. Now, don't misunderstand me. I have an energy drink on the truck. I buy them by the 10 packs and carry them at home and then on the truck. I've got sodas at home and on the truck. So it's taking a little bit of willpower to just drink the water. It is what it is. I do a protein drink of a morning because some of my meds, I have to have some protein in my system before I take it. So, that's where we're at. A little bit long-winded on giving you a weekly report, but that's where I'm at. And I'm not to a point yet where I want to start recording any of the meals. I'm still experimenting and learning and figuring this stuff out. Hopefully before too terribly long, I'll start recording some of the cooking that I'm doing. We'll see. We'll see how this goes on getting subscribers and the response that I get from y'all. See if y'all are even interested in it. See if you're even interested in the meals that I'm cooking. We'll see. It's a new channel and playing it by ear. Y'all help us to develop the channel. Y'all remember, good Lord loves you. So do we. Happy health to you. Bye now.